That's why if you are a good-looking wife and you're a good-looking man and they know your kids are what the adoption agencies get, in some cases, $500,000 for, and they get a cut of it, your child could have a crooked toenail. They're gone. And DynCorp is a-coming. I mean, again, all of you police out there and FBI and the rest of you who are compartmentalized, I've got the news here today where they're getting ready to start taking federal employees' pensions, state employees' pensions. I mean, do you think if DynCorp can publicly kidnap kids nationwide through color of law fraud and then openly pure kidnapping overseas, not even the pretense of color of law, do you think if they killed 1 million plus Iraqis in the last 7.5 years that they care any more about you? If they'll take the death benefits and have a agreement, a secret agreement with the VA to tell people to sign up for these and not tell them what the fine print says and steal their money, I mean, what's next? See, we have to understand, I have to understand the psychology we're all under. Because I tend to say, we're in Iraq, we're in Afghanistan. No, we are not. The corporate Borg that's taken over our government is in control of our military. It's dismantling our Bill of Rights and Constitution that protects us from tyranny. And now the sky's the limit. The bottom has fallen out of this thing. And all of us need to get it through our heads. This is not our government. The world government is real. It is oppressive. It is murderous. Its end game is set up a high-tech police state grid, bankrupt everybody to get us into the system, and then start carrying out even more obvious sterilization and euthanasia. I mean, do you think we just got up on air all these years and just made up death panels? I mean, now Bill Gates is out saying death panels are good. And after they get everybody into a government healthcare system, now we've all got to, quote, share instead of expanding the pie. They say, hey, we could hire 10 teachers or fire 10 teachers, but we got to kill one grandma to do it. And they put that image out and that message out to all the government workers, telling them, hey, big cuts are coming. If you want to keep your pension fund, if you want to keep your health care, if you want to keep your job, you better get on the bandwagon to not give people over 60 insurance-paid LASIK procedures to fix their eyes. You better get behind dehydrating people who can talk. They strap them down and kill them. That's the Wall Street Journal. Wesley Smith. He's a top lawyer, works with Ralph Nader. He's a liberal. Kurt Nemo's got a big story on this coming out in the next 30 minutes, where they name the names of people who are paralyzed chest down, who the family signs them over to government custody, and they come in and start shooting them up with morphine and tie them down to their bed and dehydrate them over 14 days. The media used Terry Schiavo because she looked like she was brain dead so that she could be the poster child to have the debate about. So, oh, well, they just killed that lady who looks like a vegetable. When meanwhile, the news won't give major attention to the fact that they've got death panels where people actually in the Netherlands and in some of those other Scandinavian countries north of there actually have bracelets and tattoos saying, do not kill me. I mean, they kill people, ladies and gentlemen. They kill you. They deny you care. And that's what these bioethicist boards are all about. And everybody's so shocked. I'm getting all these emails. Alex, you were telling the truth. You know, now they admit death panels, and it's all over the news, and they're saying how great it is. Well, of course it's in there. That's what these bioethicist boards are. They play the part of God. And if you know, the first people to be killed in Nazi Germany in 33 through about 39, before the war started, they first started euthanizing old people because they were a national socialist. And they said, well, the public's having to pay for your health care and tax money. And so we're just going to kill old people and retarded children deader than a hammer. And then it moved on from there. And they sell it as, well, we don't want to pay for these people and you're having to pay for it. Meanwhile, the money, the lion's share of it's been stolen by the banks. And so they're selling you on the idea of you want to have a good economy, you've got to go along with death panels. But I haven't even gotten into the news. It's off the charts. It's all coming up after this quick break. Stay with us.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
The question is, where should the American people draw their line in the sand?
What have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic is based on a constitution which protects minority rights.
Not democracy, not mob rule, 2 wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner.
So they think they own our land, they think they own our water, children, our education, our money.
We have to define who we are and what we will tolerate.
Somebody's going to ask you what you did during the Patriot Uprising.
You have been warned.
We have the facts. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights. We have common law. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm so excited to be able to offer you Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Tyranny is upon us, but liberty and the sleeping giant that is the American people is rising. A new tool in the info war. Don't Tread on Me. Order it at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139 and support independent, patriotic Liberty films.
Good day, Jim Newcomer from Midas Resources. September 15th, 2010. Gold opened this morning at $12.70.70. A 1-ounce gold coin can be purchased for $13.0427, $652.14 for a half ounce, or $326.07 for a quarter ounce. That's $13.0427, $652.14, or $326.07.
Again, the Congressional Budget Office sounds the alarm, warning of Greek-style U.S. debt crises. CBO is drawing a parallel between U.S. economy and the Greek economic meltdown. Debt to GDP climbing to unfamiliar territory and deficits rising to unsupportable levels. Hi, Ted Anderson. The Federal Debt and Risk of Financial Crises document the CBO has published is a must-read for every American. Covering the risks of deficit spending, aging population, and rising interest rates spells economic disaster. Call today at 800-686-2237. I'll send it free. Again, call 800-686-2237. Ask for the CBO document. Call 800-686-2237.
You've seen our SinoFresh banner on the GCN website, yet your sinusitis is still a problem. Are you waiting for your sinusitis to go away by itself? Are you waiting for a SinoFresh discount? Okay, here it comes. But first, the facts. 67 other products merely treat symptoms and not the cause of sinus problems. And 37 million Americans suffer from sinus distress just like you. But now many are finding relief with the only patent-protected homeopathic nasal product that antiseptically eliminates the known causes of sinusitis. SinoFresh. Now, here's your limited time discount offer to use SinoFresh. Call 888-906-3636 right now for $2 off per bottle when you mention GCN. That's it. Just call 888-906-3636 and mention GCN for a $2 discount. But hurry, this offer is only for the first 1,000 customers. Call 888-906-3636. 888-906-3636. Call right now for $2 off per bottle. Mention GCN. Buy SinoFresh.com. It works.
The main point I'm trying to get across is this. We, the people of this planet, are on the same team. Even if you're compartmentalized and work for the system and oppress people, you are expendable. And this system is so corrupt, so evil, it boggles the mind how brazen and naked they are in their openness. And can you imagine what's coming next? Things are out of control. Now, let me just read to you some of the headlines. I'm going to go through it. This is the type of news we have today. This is just one stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stacks. In fact, you can give me a document cam shot. I can show everybody this. Reid adds controversial immigration measure to defense bill. This is what we warned of. We told you they were coming back with amnesty, that it would be added to the defense bill. And before they leave for the recess, they are planning to completely legalize all illegal aliens in the country and basically bring in unlimited numbers of their family. And this has been openly announced by Harry Reid. He doesn't care if the polls are almost 90% against it. He doesn't care if it's treason. He doesn't care if the states are going bankrupt. It doesn't matter. They plan to do it. That's one article. Huge. Here's another one. You know about MIAC Homeland Security reports. There's literally scores of these. Well, Pennsylvania Homeland Security puts anti-tax protesters on list of terrorist threats who they believe may attack the infrastructure. And they say that by trying to cut taxes, that threatens the infrastructure, threatens the government. I thought we the people are the government. And so they're listed as terrorists. The Pittsburgh Tribune-Review reports Pennsylvania Democrat Governor Ed Rennell is deeply embarrassed by the disclosure that Senate Homeland Security officials have designated anti-tax protesters and other folks exercising their First Amendment rights to petition the government as a threat to the state's infrastructure. I'm appalled by the information that was disseminated, he said. Let me make this clear as I can make it. Protesting is not a threat against infrastructure. Protesting is God-given American right. Pennsylvania paid a Philadelphia-based nonprofit $125,000. So all they do is go get a Southern Poverty Law Center ADL list. They take the police intelligence files, and then they integrate it together and get $125,000. This goes on. They've got these little watchdog groups in every major city, even in small towns, and they get big cash, big state and federal and private foundation, Ford Foundation money to run around and brainwash the police that patriots are bad. Pennsylvania paid a Philadelphia-based nonprofit $125,000 to compile the list as part of a state Homeland Security federally mandated mission to protect public infrastructure. And it just goes on from there. This is a big story at Infowars.com by Kurt Nemo. Pennsylvania Homeland Security puts anti-tax protesters on list of terror threats. And we got same reports out of Texas 6 years ago, listing gun owners, veterans as the #1 threat. But because it was Bush's administration doing it, conservative media wouldn't pick up on it. Now that it's Obama, meet the new boss, same as the old boss, like the Who song says, it's like, oh my gosh, Obama wants to go after conservatives. Folks, you've always been the enemy. Again, I would watch conservative pundits on Fox and listen to them on the radio read from reports that I had. They didn't tell you they were reading a report, but I'd read the reports. We'd covered it here. I knew they were reading federal demonization scripts. Whoever's loading their teleprompter is a globalist. I mean, they're getting a direct government propaganda feed. We know they're bad. It's open and shut. And all these years, we put these reports out over and over again as they were leaked to us. And it would never get attention because it was George W. Bush. And why he couldn't do that, why he's taken all our rights to fight men in caves. So that's 2 articles out of probably 100 here or more. Gold prices touch another record high today. All-time record high of yesterday broken again. Gold fever strikes mom-and-pop prospectors in the West. It's now profitable to be prospectors again, or even pan for gold. Here's another one. Retirement on hold. American workers $6 trillion short. And it goes on to say, yeah, we're going to raise your retirement age and start taking part of your pension fund, CNBC. Here's another one. States cutting benefits for public sector retirees. Yeah, they're going to end up taking most or all of your pensions. And so they tell the police and the code inspectors, oh, we've got a big shortfall. Go out there and squeeze the public. You're going to get screwed, too, in the end. You're going to get cheated. You're going to get nailed to the wall. Here's another one. Chinese think tank warns U.S. it will emerge as loser in trade war. We're going to go over all of this when we come back. And of course, the big news, Christine O'Donnell, demonized by Karl Rove and the neocons. They're very upset that she won. And they're saying, hey, basically the Democrats better. I mean, this is outrageous.